Good afternoon and happy Friday. Okay, so I get asked a lot, what is the best workout for XYZ? So I'm going to go over that today. There are tons of different names for different types of exercises or styles of working out, I should say. You may have heard of some of them. Obviously, I'm not going to list every single variation of exercise there is, but just to name a few mainstream ones: CrossFit, high intensity interval training, also known as HIIT, low intensity steady state, LISS, full body workouts, body weight workouts, yoga. So there's a ton of different ways you can exercise or work out. So let's dive in. So CrossFit typically incorporates variations of high intensity interval training, but it's kind of a lot of things. It can be strongman type moves, Olympic lifts, compound lifts, body weight exercises. However, a lot of videos that I see on social media are people performing things with not great form. Maybe not the worst all the time, but also not the best. So CrossFit can be done with proper form, and I do think that it can be beneficial if done with proper form. Okay, so high intensity interval training, or HIIT, this is my favorite type of workout. So there are actually also different variations of HIIT. Circuit training is one of them. So if you belong to Planet Fitness, you may know of the circuit section where you go, there's numbered machines and a stoplight on the wall. So you do, I don't know if they do 30 seconds or a minute, but it's like 30 seconds or a minute on, 30 seconds or a minute, you do a step, and then you go to the next strength machine. So it alternates stepper to strength machine. And if you follow the order, that's the whole circuit, and you can repeat more than one round, but that's a style of high intensity interval training. Usually you perform exercises in a 2-to-1 ratio pattern. So for example, maybe you do jumping jacks for a minute and then you do push-ups for 30 seconds. And you could either do those two things back to back, or you could do the circuit style and continue to repeat that pattern, but through different exercises. I don't know if that makes sense, but workout stays in a 2-to-1 ratio pattern. Like I said, a minute to 30 seconds, a minute, 30 seconds, back and forth. So there are a lot of variations of high intensity interval training, so therefore I find it to be the most universal and safe for a pretty wide population. Okay, LISS, or low intensity steady state. So you will maintain a low intensity for an extended period of time. A full body workout would consist of covering every muscle group in one workout. So maybe 1 to 2 exercises per muscle group, and maybe you do that 3 times a week with a day of rest in between, because each muscle group should be allowed 24 to 36 hours in between being worked. So what I would call split days would be kind of like upper body one day, lower body the next, and you alternate that back and forth. You could do push-pull. You could do muscle group grouping, so grouping certain muscle groups together on certain days of the week, like biceps, triceps, and abs one day, chest, shoulders the other day, back and legs the next day. Those are just examples. I pulled them out of my rear. So just the way you can group different muscle groups together, so you can have, like, if you're trying to fit everything into 3 days but not do full body workouts, then you could section them that way. So then there's body weight training, and that is exactly what it sounds like. So you do all body weight type exercises. That doesn't mean no equipment is necessary. You could do pull-ups, dips off of bars. So that doesn't necessarily mean no equipment, but you're not adding any extra resistance to your body. And there's yoga. I do think yoga can be strengthening for sure, but it's mostly flexibility. So really, when it comes to a workout, I don't know that I would classify that. It is work and it's hard, but I couldn't ever use that as my workout day. That's more like active recovery, in my opinion. or active rest. Not bashing yoga. Yoga is great. I'm just speaking personally. Okay, so out of these options that we went over, or the other ones out there that we didn't cover, which one should you be doing? The truth is, the best workout for you is the one you like best. If you hate a particular style, don't do it. Hate the treadmill? Don't use it. Go walk outside, try the bike, or to get your cardio in, you actually don't even need to step foot on a traditional piece of cardio equipment. If you choose the right type of training style. If you like lifting weights, do it. And you can easily turn a lifting session into cardio at the same time. Essentially, I pretty much only lift weights, but I do incorporate cardio into my weightlifting sessions, usually like 3 to 4 times out of the 6 to 7 gym days that I have. Now, depending on what your specific goals are, there may be a training style or a workout technique that would better suit those goals. Like if you're looking for more hypertrophy, significant strength increase, things like that. But if weight loss is your goal, which is number one throughout my clients, any style of working out can assist you in reaching that goal, in addition to a caloric deficit. If you follow me on social media or know me in person, you know I'm very passionate about a caloric deficit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video on it already. So you can refer to my video titled, "The Reason You're Not Losing Weight." Give or take a few words, that's essentially what it is. I'll drop the link in the description below. If you aren't sure where to start, I do provide online personal training services. So please head over to my Facebook page and or follow me on Instagram to inquire about the services I provide. Both of those names are in the description below. Train Hard, Live Happy on Facebook and at Court Petaccio on Instagram. All right, let me know if you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Every little bit helps. All right, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great week and choose happy.